Hello everyone, welcome back to Nurse on the Move. I have a very interesting topic for you all today, and it's something that is not talked about enough, and that is being single as a travel nurse. Traveling, getting to know people, moving every 3 to 6 months, and how to sustain a relationship, the goods, the bad, the ugly. I ain't been everywhere, but I do feel like I have an idea and an algorithm for dating these men. So stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. So first things first, I don't really want to get into too much about me and how long I've been single, but just know it's been a little minute, okay? So, around my first travel assignment, I really don't count because I like stay local. When I say local, I mean like in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, which is where my parents reside. And that was cool. It was okay dating. What I look for in a person that wants to date is someone who shows initiative, someone who is offering to take you out on a date, someone who's willing to spend time with you, someone who you don't feel like you press, who you're like have to beg for their time. That's what I feel like a good partner is when it comes to dating, getting to know somebody, someone who shows interest in you. So in the beginning of my travel career, I was in Baltimore, Maryland, in the DMV area, and I liked it a lot. Like, I really liked dating here. There were a lot of men that showed initiative, that wanted to do things, that wanted to go out, and that was a plus for me. They like Black women, and I can't say that for some other places, which I'll mention soon. They enjoyed Black women, and one thing I can say is that they weren't afraid to take you on a date, or they weren't afraid to approach you or buy you a drink when they see you out. Like, they were approachable and they will approach you. Sometimes, especially in this new age, it seems like women have to be more forward with men, and that's definitely not my style, like, at all. I'm not the type of person that's gonna come up to you, ask you for your number. Like, that's just not me. I am not one of them. So it's definitely a plus for me when I go to a city and, you know, guys are willing to come up to you. I mean, let's not forget, y'all, women, we are the prize. We are the prized possession. We don't need to be out here chasing. Like, I'm gonna need for you to come to me. Like, let's not forget our roles. There are, and I do still have a chivalrous mentality. And when I say that there are gender roles, and I feel like a male is supposed to be that one that comes to you and that wants you and that is forward in what they want. So that's just me, maybe an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. I'll say, for me, the cons of being a travel nurse and being single is the fact that you don't have that person that you can call and be like, oh, babe, let me tell you what happened at work today. Or actually, you still can do that, just not with your boyfriend. Off topic. You can call, like, have somebody to talk to at all hours of the night, call you and, you know, do all the mushy stuff with, like, babe, come visit me on my travel assignment, come see me. Like, these are like little things I wish I could do sometimes. If I can be like, babe, come visit me. I got a travel assignment in Miami, or I got a travel assignment in, you know, wherever, like, come visit me. Like, that's one thing I wish I could do. But like I said, you don't gotta be in a relationship to do that. Let's not forget that. It's like, you don't have to be in a relationship to do these things, but it's better when you are in a relationship to do these things because you have your one person. Like, you don't want a revolving door, you know, going like, okay, somebody coming this week, somebody coming next week, like a different person. Like, that's not the vibes for me personally. If you do it, I don't knock it. But I would say another con to being single as a travel nurse is dating. Like, dating sucks. Meeting people isn't fun because when you like somebody, you have when you like somebody, you have that opportunity for them to hurt your feelings or you to get disappointed. So making connections with people, networking is very much important. So I don't want to use the term hoes in different area codes because these young men, these kings, they are not hoes. However, I think that whenever you're coming back to visit, or if you want to reach out, because you know, these people sometimes are great people, they just not for you. You have that person that you can hit up. If you know your friend is going to be in town, you can hit them up. Hey, what's going on this weekend in the area? I'm coming there next weekend. What do you have planned? Get some dinner dates in. It's cool. It's really a vibe. It's nice. But at the end of the day, it really depends on what you're looking for out of people. So it is very important to make your intentions be known when you're dating as a travel nurse. Some guys feel like, oh, she's traveling, I can't take her seriously. But I've always felt like if I found my person in a particular area or place that I've traveled to, I wouldn't mind staying there longer. And that's always been my stance when it comes to dating and like being in a relationship. If I feel like this person is so important to me, so special to me that I don't want to leave them, then I'll stay longer. And if it doesn't work out, I'll get up through and go somewhere else. So I love that flexibility about it. So another pro to being single as a travel nurse is that you can just move how you move. Like if you want to up and go to Arizona, you can go. If you can up and go to California, you can go. You don't have to worry about, oh, I hope my boyfriend doesn't break up with me and I hope he cares. But at the end of the day, I guess it does depend on the guy that you're with, because if he's 10 toes down and he has full trust in you and he knows that you're out here to get the bag, then it really shouldn't matter that much. But at the same time, as women, we want our men to feel like they are in a safe place. You don't want them to feel like neglected or things like that. So that is it. I'll have to say the worst place I have dated was Cali. The men, I feel like a majority of men that I've come across are womanizers. They want to come over your house, chill, eat your food, use you and abuse you, honey. They want you to do the most, but they want to do the least. We don't do that over here. Number 2 and number 3, they like women that are foreign, light-skinned, fair-skinned, the natural look, the brown skin. That doesn't really do it for them, which is fine because I'm not for everybody anyway. Like, let's get that. But anyways, that I really saw a difference between when I was going to the club. Like, let's say I was waiting in line and there was like a girl that didn't look like me and whose hair was different than me, like behind me, and I was there first. The bouncer's gonna be like, oh yeah, not you, the girl behind you, yeah, come up. Like, it's definitely some differences going on in that area, and it definitely reflected when it came to dating. I noticed that people didn't want to do things like take you out. They wanted to do the absolute least, but they expected for you to do the absolute most. And I don't know if it's like a culture thing where a lot of people down there are opportunists. And when I say California, I'm talking about LA specifically, because when I lived in Sacramento, I didn't really have that problem that much. I had me a little boyfriend in Sacramento. That's a whole nother story for another day. But however, in Sacramento, I still feel like they want that light-skinned, foreign look. So me, California dating did not mesh well at all. Would not recommend, 0 out of 10. However, if you have a purpose and you know you want to fulfill your destiny and you know that California is where it's at, then go, girl, because dating isn't everything. So like, let's say you meet somebody online and you want to go to them, you want to live with them. Well, I wouldn't recommend you living with anybody that you don't know, but hey, that's your business. If you want to go there, like, being a travel nurse you can go there, and if you don't like them or something happens with y'all, you can leave after 3 months. So that is an amazing pro that I can say. You can meet people and then you're like, oh, it's fine. I'll take an assignment there. Let's see if we work out. So that's good. So before I go, I have to tell you a little story about my dating in LA. And I was just like, something ain't right. So there was this guy, he was super nice, super cool. And it has never been an issue of people being disrespectful or mean. Like, that has never been an issue. But I just noticed, like, he was like, oh, I used to always talk about cooking. Oh, his favorite line, when you gonna cook for me? That's favorite thing to say, when you gonna cook for me? So I'm like, yeah, like, I'm down to cook for you. Like, we can cook. Like, you can, I'll cook for you. And usually my first date, first time meeting somebody, I'm not usually super come over my house. But we had seen each other multiple times out. So I don't know. I just felt inclined to cook for him. I don't know. I must have liked him. But it became a pattern. So what are you doing today? Can I come over? Can I come? Not once have you asked me out. Not once have you asked me to do anything. You just come over a person. Like, and that's what we're not going to do. And I messed up because I introduced that, like, in the beginning. Like, I introduced that. But if I wasn't to even introduce that, that wouldn't even have been his expectation. So that's one thing. And then there's times, well, there in Maryland, I say that Maryland, DMV, I say that dating is cool here, but I do meet a lot of horn dogs. Like, a huge turnoff is someone who is so horny, like, bruh, you don't even know my last name. Like, why are you so pressed? Like, that is a definite turnoff. And I mean you for the streets, because this is what you do to everybody, just trying to just F everybody, like, have sex with everybody, eat everybody out. Like, this video is not for kids, but it's just like, you see that too. So it's just like, it's really tricky, and dating is not fun, but hey, it's necessary, I guess, to get where you want to go and to meet who you want to meet. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you all enjoyed, because I had a lot of fun making this video. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I want to know you all's thoughts and feedback. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great week, great day, and great year. Love and light.